Good morning, everybody. We are back with another Street Team Street podcast. I am joined with, of course, Lila Dean, Christy Myers, and our special guest of the day, Curtis Popenhagen.
Woo, woo, woo!
How's it going?
Welcome.
I'm actually surprised you didn't bring your guitar. Joe actually asked me, is he going to sing on the
There's
radio?
one in my truck right now.
Oh.
You could send a text if you wanted.
Feels like we should get that at some point. Man.
We might have to.
Okay. We have time. So in 20 minutes, let's take a pause.
All right.
Okay.
And then we'll go get his guitar,
Yeah,
and
that feels
we'll be
right. And we will not be
serenaded this
singing
morning.
along with you with our mics on, with our mics off. It's just gonna be
Yeah, we'll push ours away. You can keep yours close.
All right.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Your upbringing and how you got into music.
Yeah, so I grew up in church my whole life. PK.
Pastor's kid.
Pastor's kid, excuse me, context. Yeah, pastor's kid. Grew up in Battle Creek, Michigan. I'm sorry, this is like, never been asked this before. No one asked me to tell them about myself.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so anyway.
Curtis, we all think you're the coolest human
Yeah.
being.
No, actually.
And like
That's
a
kind.
star, and like low key, maybe you should be like winning American Idol.
Actually.
And
All right.
and you're like, this is my first podcast ever.
It is.
But, like,
It's
no
my
one
first
asked me
pod-
about anything.
Hey, man, yeah, I feel weird because I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so I was a PK, and then I went to like kind of like, it wasn't a private school, it was like an academy or whatever. And so it felt like more like kind of like a little too like independent or like, I don't know. Anyway, I was kind of the awkward goody good kid when I was young. And then once I got to middle school, I kind of started figuring out like, okay, people don't like that. So I kind of had to like loosen up a little bit. And then I don't know. I played outside, loved, I don't know how to answer this question. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me ask you it a different way.
Yeah.
When did you know you were good at music?
That's helpful. Thank you. That's funny because I literally was thinking about this the other day. I remember I could tell you the first song I sang and like consciously thought like, oh, maybe I can sing. Do you guys remember the band from like Y2K, Hawk Nelson by any chance?
Yes.
Okay.
They're too young, probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
No.
They're more like a punk band, always on our local radio station, which was called WFM. And the song was called California. And I remember my brother and I were singing it to my grandma. And I was like, yo, I might be able to sing. And then, so after that, my brother was like the first musician out of all three of us. And I remember thinking like, and then watching my cousins play, get good at stuff, and then watching my brother, and I'm like, I'm the only one that can't play an instrument. So I like out of like the need to like justify myself before them, I was like, all right, I'm gonna learn guitar. And then my dad knew somebody that was gracious to give me a few lessons, and then after that, I just kind of used YouTube, played along to songs, and yeah. And then I guess you're asking about music.
Wait, how old were you when you played or when you sang that California song?
Yeah, I think I was 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And then you learned the guitar soon thereafter?
Yep. It was like a red Fender Stratocaster.
Yes.
Out of tune.
I don't know
all the
what that
time.
is, but
It's
red
okay.
sounds
Yeah. For all the music people out there,
That's a cool name.
that's for you.
That's awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, and then I guess I'll just blend music with how I ended up here in Jackson. So, I think when I was 15, my freshman year of high school. So I was a closet singer, by the way, all the way up until 15 years old. My dad was the worship pastor at the church that I grew up at, and we'd always have to go there after school because my mom worked there too. She was the custodial engineer.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. So I would go backstage and just play his guitar and sing, and then my youth pastor overheard me, and I would always hang out back there because I didn't want anyone to know. And then he's like, "Hey, dude, I I didn't know you could sing. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, you're going to lead the prayer meeting next week. And I was like, what? So then I had to hurry up and learn a song. And then the prayer room is how I got into worship. And that was my freshman year of high school. And after that was kind of the time when I felt like the Lord was like pulling me into something and kind of like figuring out who I was. And then right around the same time, my parents were like, hey, we really feel like the Lord's calling us to plant a church. And so I was not a fan. It was like my first year of going to a whole other school, just to be honest. And we moved here, and I was like, inside, I was like, my world's falling apart. Got emo about it. And then, I guess I'll leave it there, and then y'all do your thing. So I don't know if that's helpful.
No, it's so helpful.
Okay.
We bought our 3-year-old son a guitar.
Okay.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like one of those that they're supposed to help him learn how to play it.
Okay.
Joe plays the guitar. He won't admit that. He actually is like really good. But he watches you. He is like, oh, that strum pattern. And then I have to listen to him practice it. And I'm like, this is so different. And I'm like, I think you should do this outside.
I love that.
You should do this outside.
Yes.
Go play outside.
Yes, please. When did you like have the moment of transitioning from being a pastor's kid to like taking your faith as your own and recognizing that you had your own gift to use inside of the church?
Yeah. That's a broad question.
Sorry, I'm not very good at giving boundaries to my questions.
No, it's
or
great.
assignments.
Let's not go into that deep hole.
That's a hit on her, by the way.
Yes.
It's all good. Okay, let me think about that. When did I feel like my faith was my own in calling? Is that 2 questions?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So just, you said be vulnerable, so I will.
Yes.
So we talked about it before we started the podcast. I have Tourette syndrome, and most people only equate it to like the tics and the noises that people hear. And there's a few other things that go with it. They call it like the try something, but basically people with Tourette's struggle with like obsessive compulsive behaviors. And then they also struggle with like anxiety and depression. And so,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So like all throughout, probably from like 5th grade, I just remember like battling like anxiety, depression, things like that. And so I think that mixed with like, you asked about like the thing that the Lord was calling me to do specifically. I found healing literally in music and being able to like express how I felt. And it gave me an outlet and a way to just get with the Lord. And So
you once, sorry, I'm going to stop asking questions after this. I have to say this every podcast.
Keep going.
You had to teach one Sunday, with your words. And you had told us you had Tourette's then. And when you talk, it's a bit more evident, only because you said it.
Absolutely.
Than when you sing. When you sing, it doesn't feel like it's impacted. I don't even know if that's the right or fair word.
It's a real thing. People often say that, like, wait, you have Tourette's? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then they're like, well, I don't notice it when you're singing. I don't know what happens, but psychologically or however, neurologically, whatever the word is, it bypasses that part of your brain.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, and helps you kind of just calm down. I like to think, I know this sounds cheesy, but I feel like music is God's gift to the world to like forget about, the more lonely parts of the world, I guess. So
Man, that's so good,
Yeah.
actually. I said I was not going to ask the next question.
If you have more
going.
questions,
Okay.
keep rolling.
Do you lead worship at Radiant almost every Sunday?
Yeah.
Is that like your responsibility?
yeah, so to kind of, there's 3 of us worship leaders, soon to be 4. Shout out to Sierra and Wynn and Sarah. Love you guys. You guys make my life so much easier.
We love Sierra. We just don't know when, but we love Sierra.
Yeah, so we have 3 volunteer worship leaders, and then I'm the on-staff worship leader. I oversee the worship for both campuses. And so that's my role. We try to stay within a rotation. So I'm primarily at Spring Arbor, Wynn's primarily at Sycamore, Sarah floats, and then I try to get at Sycamore at the very least at once a month. So
We don't like when you leave.
Yeah.
Which is not offensive to anyone else.
That was last
We
week or
just
something.
love when you're there.
Yeah.
It is. I told you this before. The Myers family has like a leaderboard of worship leaders in the Popenhagen family. Because I hope your dad listens to this. We love your dad's teaching.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Dallas for 13 years before coming back to Spring Arbor.
Yeah.
And we went to the mega church, we went to Watermark, we went to Jonathan Pokluda, if you know him. We
Not
sat
familiar.
under his teaching,
Okay,
and Todd Wagner. Like there just were a lot of people we got to sit under teaching of.
Sure.
And so when we came, we lived in Battle Creek
Oh.
for a while, and we went to Victory Life. And
Oh, yeah.
then we moved to Jackson, and then we were going to 242 in Ann Arbor.
Yep.
And we were like, it is so hard to find community when we are an hour away. And
Yeah.
so then we did some research, which we can talk about the research we did offline. But Radiant was the only church we visited, and it's the only church we've been to. And we
That's insane.
have appreciated, we just were talking about this too, like the series that your dad is going through right now of like using scripture to talk about life in the world and the context of that, and not it being like the world and then using scripture, but the scripture to like talk about the things that are in life is just like, it's been so great. So we love sitting under his teaching.
Wow.
But when it comes to worship, Curtis Popenhagen is in a league of his own.
Yeah.
kind.
You have a gift and a gifting, and your ability to authentically invite people into worship and to acknowledge the Holy Spirit is something that even when I was at a mega church in Dallas, I didn't get to experience. Now, I was
kind.
a faithful churchgoer and not a follower of Jesus when I was in Dallas. And so that may be different. So I don't want to undermine what existed there.
Yeah.
But your ability to invite people into that is just really incredible. And you have a gift.
Wow. Thank you. It's kind of you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say
Okay,
anything.
great.
It's a gift. And all
I'm
of
honored
us,
to hear that.
Yeah.
the three of us that are sitting in the screen, we all go to our Radiant. And
Okay. How long have you guys been going to Radiant?
I started going last year
Okay.
because I went to a different church, didn't like it, started going with you. By
She's
myself.
also a transfer, so she wasn't
Yes.
here for
Okay,
I was
very
sure.
here
long.
for years.
Okay.
I'm a junior,
Okay.
but I started going with Christy by myself, and I love it. I love it more than my home church.
Wow. Okay.
So it's like hurts me to go home. Not like,
Dang, that's so nice.
but
Yeah, I've been going there for 4 years. I'm a senior, so
Okay.
I mean, my freshman year when I came onto campus, I actually wasn't religious at all.
Wow.
When I came to Spring Arbor, and a lot of my teammates were just trying to get me involved in a church, and I tried out a lot of different churches in Jackson, JFM, Arbor. I mean,
That's it.
that's like the main ones that I know of. But we had a good group of guys that always went to Radiant every weekend, and it was kind of the worship that got me to stay more than anything. Because as soon as I heard your voice, and as soon as I heard the worship, I was like, wow, this place just feels right.
yeah.
And it's ironic, actually. I live in Metro Detroit area.
Sure.
Because before I came to Spring Arbor, I wasn't even religious. I don't even have a church at home. I actually consider Radiant my home church.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
there is
Yeah.
another player, Bryce Ritchie, who he graduated 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago. And he was the same. He did not have a home church. He came to Radiant. He went to Radiant as a student. And he's been in California. He's now in Florida. I can't remember. He has moved around with different baseball teams.
Sure.
And he still listens to Radiant
What?
on Sundays.
Oh, that's so
it's
cool.
still what he considers his home
Man.
church.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So
That's huge.
let that be
to
an
hear.
encouragement to the Popenhagen
Well, thanks
family.
for sharing that. Honestly, that's encouraging because sometimes you can kind of get just caught, honestly, in the Sunday morning groove, and you don't always get to hear maybe the more personal depth that people have for their house they're in, and so kind of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
For sure. Do you also write music?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where can we find your written music?
Good question. I have one song out actually.
Seriously?
What?
I do. Yeah. It's a little more serious, so I'll get into that in a minute if you guys want to.
Yes.
More on that context, but that is something I'm like working out. I'm trying to. Honestly, I've been wrestling with the Lord. So just to be frank, I am not a huge fan of social media, like just like the grind that you have to have.
It is a
and so it
grind.
feels very overbearing to my soul.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like I'm like, Lord, I don't know how you're gonna do anything with my music because like this is the tool everyone's using. So with that being said, I have a ton of songs in my notes and voice memos, and I write with Trav
Yes.
all the time.
Love
I'm writing
him.
with him tonight, actually. So,
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
so sweet. The bass player
Yes.
who always has a smile on his face.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That's
Be
awesome.
radiant.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy who does
Yeah.
the announcements. That's a way better way to describe who Travis is. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were gonna tell. You do have a song. I actually
Yes.
think I've listened to it,
Okay.
and it's about your story, you and your wife.
Yeah. So, my wife and I have been struggling with infertility for about close to 4 years. We've had multiple miscarriages, but this song that I wrote was about our daughter Blakely. Her name was Blakely River, and I just remember we were in for an ultrasound, and we ended up, just long story short, we ended up finding out that there's no heartbeat. And I remember like leaving the hospital, like, Lord, like, why did you do this? And so the next day, all I could do was literally like sing, and that song came out, like, I would say like 90% of the song came out in like a half hour.
Wow.
Wow.
So that song is kind of like just a portion of our faith journey, and to just honor her and honor the other babies in heaven. So that we have. So
Thanks
yeah.
for sharing that.
Yeah,
How long have y'all been married?
we've been married almost 8 years.
Okay.
In September, 8 years.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we got married pretty young.
How did you meet?
Yeah. So I used to work at Culver's. I was a manager.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
I flipped burgers I think I was there for 7 years.
Wow.
Do you still eat at Culver's?
Loyal.
It took me a minute to go back, but
Okay.
yeah,
That's
Okay.
fair.
I do.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So you know the food is good.
Yeah.
You still eat it.
So she was, I think she worked there for about 2 years, and I would notice her, but there's just like one day where I was like, yo, I think I really like you. and then I was like, I got to figure out how to like meet you. And, so anyway, we met flipping burgers.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah.
How romantic.
Yeah.
That's so great. Okay, so we kind of joked about this, but I think I really want to do it.
Okay.
Can we pause and you go get your guitar
Absolutely. Yeah.
and you play a song for us?
All right. Never done this before.
Okay, this is incredible.
I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. The cross of salvation was only the start. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, it's worth living. 'Cause I wasn't made to be dead in a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. So why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours, 'cause I was made for more. cross of salvation was only the start. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, it's worth living. 'Cause I was made to be ten in a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. So why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours, 'cause I was made for more. Oh, hallelujah. You call out my name, so I sing out your praise. Hallelujah. You buried my past, I'm not going back. 'Cause I was made to be ten in a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. So why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours, and I was made for more.
So good. Crying over here.
So good.
So
Thank
good.
you.
Wow.
Wow.
Chills.
Such a gift. Man.
Wow.
Just like provide a place for the Holy Spirit to just like enter in. I actually spoke that song over these two during our last podcast of just both of them were made for more. And especially as he graduates and leaves this place different than he arrived, he just like has the opportunity to go and do that super well and not short of challenges, but
Come on.
that song just like he was sitting next to me at church on Sunday, and I just like had my hand on him during that song. It like felt, I don't know, just was so
Does that
sweet.
song hit for you?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, why make a bed in your shame when there's a fountain of grace?
It's a good
right
word,
there,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
If I have
it's
this right.
yeah,
go for
that
it.
one definitely hits home, especially because like pre Spring Arbor definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
Probably was making a bed in my shame, just laying down in it and like just kind of living life as it was, and didn't really have any like goals and didn't really have any morals, I guess, to really stand behind. And come to Spring Arbor's changed that completely for me. So
Wow.
I'm so blessed for both Spring Arbor and Radiant, and you for helping with probably 50% of my lifetime worship. So
Wow. That actually
you.
is so
it's a
sweet.
crazy stat.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what percentage
I don't know what to say to
of
that.
his like my lifetime worship is probably just to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
awesome.
is really cool.
I actually invited my sister and her boyfriend who like lived together out in Midland. They were coming for a game, and I was like, "You guys have to stay for Sunday." And I was like, "I just really hope
Curtis
Curtis is performing."
Well, now we can text him and ask him.
Yes,
There you go.
exactly.
Are you?
There you
But
go.
no, he did that day too. And after they left, they're like, "Wow, like that first guy that sang was incredible." Like just from him, I understand why you like this church so much. And I was like, "Yeah."
Well,
That's kind, man. What who are your favorite like worship artists to listen to?
Brandon Lake's probably number one.
Sure.
He just has such like a variety of
I feel you, man.
I mean, he has like some rock songs in there. He's got some like just regular pop songs. I'd say Josiah Queen is probably my number one, actually. I think I was like a top 10% listener from him on Spotify
Really?
for the rap thing. I listen to Josiah Queen a lot.
I don't even know who Josiah.
What?
Are you serious?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, how do
He's
you
sweet,
not
man,
know
yeah.
who Josiah Queen is?
I don't know.
He's
You-
kind of
no,
more like
you
a
definitely
Gen Z
do.
thing.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
know his songs.
I'm in my
like,
40s, folks. So,
Wow.
You definitely
How
know
about you?
his songs, though.
oh man, right now I am on this. Gosh, I'm gonna say his name wrong, but he kind of sounds like you, Sean. See how I did that? He sounds like you, Sean McWhitter.
I've not heard of him.
Oh
I
my
haven't heard
goodness.
him either.
Oh, I mean Stephen McWhitter. Stephen McWhitter. You must listen to him.
Okay.
He's so good.
Yeah.
But I'm like I love Shane and Shane. I love Phil Wickham. They both know this, but I had a really terrible broken past that I dug myself into. And in the other side of my redemption story, I don't listen to anything but Christian music.
Wow.
I can't. It puts me in a really bad headspace.
Wow.
And so all I listen to is
Wow.
Christian music. And I'm really bad at knowing the names of songs, the name of artists, and the names
Yeah.
of the books I'm reading.
I was gonna say
So-
in books, yeah.
It's all good. Same
Okay,
here.
we have just a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
We always give our guests time to ask Lila and Colin a question, and it can be as deep or non-deep. And then I would also ask you, and this feels maybe pointed more towards Colin as just like a fellow male.
Yeah, sure.
That's not too far removed from his age, of just like a word of encouragement you could speak over Colin as he graduates next Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is crazy. So,
Questions. Okay. Wow.
Wait, can I say my favorite worship?
oh, I'm so
I'm sorry, I didn't ask you. What is your favorite worship
I love
artist, Lila?
Abby Gamboa.
Oh, man. Yes.
also amazing.
I feel that.
Like, I love when I can feel music just like in my bones.
Yeah.
You know, and when she sings.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, wow.
I got to go to Upper Room end of year conference this
Whoa.
past New Year's, and it was awesome. So,
Man.
That's sweet.
yeah.
I love it. Love her.
Okay. Question. Good. Wow. Sorry. Put on the spot here.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't want to be trite when I ask this, so I'm trying to think of like what to ask.
I don't even know what that means.
Trite? I don't know.
Like kind of like not genuine, but just to kind of like fill something,
Okay.
to make it
Not to just ask
feel
you what your
good.
favorite
Yeah,
color is.
yeah.
Just so you,
Yeah, man. What's your favorite color? No, just-
I actually never heard that word. Trite.
no.
I haven't either.
There you go.
What,
Learn something every day.
What is it? I don't even know what to ask. What does it look like for you, man? To pursue your dream, and allow the Lord to lead you in that.
Yeah, I mean,
Does that make sense?
yeah. I mean, my dream was always to play college baseball growing up, and I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but the Lord obviously had some different plans than I did. Growing up in high school, obviously I wasn't very religious by any means, and I think just the fact that I even came to Spring Arbor was so like out of the ordinary that it had to have been God, actually. Because I came to Spring Arbor on a baseball visit practice. I didn't tour the school. I only met the coaches and the team for one day. And then I think like 2 weeks later, there was just like something in me that was like, go here, like sign here. Like I had offers from a few other schools that weren't religious, really. But there was just something that always told me to come to Spring Arbor. And I don't know if that was like, I know now that it was God actually telling me to come to Spring Arbor. Because as soon as I came, like my spiritual life just flourished. I met some awesome guys that I do men's group with every Tuesday, a smaller group that I meet with on Thursdays, and it's just such a blessing. And then even just like as I trust his plan for my life, as I continue past baseball, I wouldn't necessarily say financial planning is like my dreams, but like obviously I have to work and make a living, and it's still something that I can see myself doing for the foreseeable future. And God has actually already opened doors and provided some really good opportunities for me this summer. So it's just been awesome to know now that God really does have a plan for my life, and everything that's happened in the past is for a reason, and He's used it for good.
That's good, man.
Love that.
As you were saying that, you know, you mentioned just encouragement. What I just feel over you, man, and you can just take this to the Lord if it's not Him, but I kind of feel like it is. Don't limit doors that the Lord might open up, even if it doesn't look big. Or maybe small. Like, don't limit Him in what He can do, and don't limit what He can do in a short amount of time. I've seen a very close friend of mine has a very similar story to you. He actually graduated from U of M and moved here for a job, and he's from the east side of the state. And I remember watching just like how the Lord just very quickly started to like. This is what I'm trying to say. Let your motive always be to go back to the secret place for anything.
Okay.
The secret place is where you'll find answers. It's where you'll find value. Your value doesn't come from the doors that are open to you.
Yeah.
Value doesn't come from, any of that. So I would just say, don't limit what the Lord can do in a short amount of time. And no matter what, always go back to the secret place. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I comment on
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to ask you about your tattoos.
Yeah.
I think you and Colin have a matching tattoo.
It's so funny. I was gonna say. I feel like I was
Dude.
just gonna say. Is that a stick and poke smiley face?
Oh, dude. Okay.
Look
yeah.
at y'all.
Where's yours?
So I was, funny enough, you were asking about this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was getting this one done. And
I want to know about all of them.
Okay.
That boot is crazy.
I'll just start here. So,
Making my boot.
yeah. So this one, my wife and I, we were dating at the time. We were like, let's go get tattoos. And I was in my like, forgive me, I don't know if I can say this on this podcast, but my white girl phase, you know, where I got a little cross on my wrist, and I was just vibing with it, you know.
Yes. Good.
But I didn't want it to be like super big, so I actually literally drew it because I didn't like what the artist had, which maybe that's not a good thing to say. And then this one is actually to commemorate. This was actually on the spot, like I Googled. So, but this one is to just remember Blakely. Yeah, her name means basically like a meadow with trees and like peace. So that's this one. This one was actually based off like a word of encouragement that I got. And basically that the Lord would give me, and there's scripture for this, but you know how like scripture talks about like how we'll trample on the heads of serpents. And so I had a word given to me through like music and just like my identity in the Lord. I will have, what is the word? Authority to trample on heads of serpents throughout my life, and to be strong. And so there's a little cross here in music. So, and then just
That's
a boot
awesome.
stomping on a snake.
That's
And then when getting this one, my buddy. Oh, and this is a crazy part. Sorry, I didn't have money to get a tattoo, and my buddy
Always
called
the
me.
best time to go.
Yeah, my buddy. We were like talking, and he's like, "Hey, man, we're randomly." I wasn't even talking about me wanting to get a tattoo. I was just talking about his, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I felt like the Lord wanted me to pay for you to get a tattoo."
Wow.
So this was paid for by the Lord.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, he gave me the word, and then I like to think that anyway. I think so. And so anyway, that same friend that paid for it, he walked in during the session, and I was like, "Can I get a smiley face?" And he drew this on me with a Sharpie, and so
That's awesome.
yeah. So
Wow.
Awesome.
That's cool. Look at y'all. Tattoo twins.
Mine was a little bit less of a cool story. Do you remember Kai Montoya?
I sure do. I know about all of y'all's.
Yeah, he was leaving me, and I missed him, so I had him give me a smiley face.
I think that's a sick story. Yeah, dude.
We did it
It's your
with Walmart needles,
Oh my
Michael's
gosh.
ink,
Wow.
and stabbed myself
We do
about
not
130
endorse
times
this.
in
Wait,
a
this
village.
is a prison
You can
tattoo.
see every single like dot. Yeah, every single dot. You can see where the needle like pinched in and came out.
That's pretty
That's
cool,
why
man.
his next one is going to be made for more.
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah, and hopefully that won't be with an actual tattoo gun, or else that
Listen.
might take a very long
Did
time.
it get infected or anything?
Thankfully, no.
Wow.
I didn't like clean it off or anything.
Good.
So.
This is it. We do not endorse any of the last 90 seconds of this podcast.
Not at all.
It was supposed to like go away, I thought too, and it's just been there for like 4 years,
Just sticking
And
around.
and it's still.
There it is,
There.
just smiling
Big,
away.
yeah.
That's incredible.
But I mean, I like
Incredible.
it. That's kind of who I am.
Oh gosh. On that note, I think we have to. Our time is up for today.
Yeah.
This was great.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for listening to our podcast. Thank you so much for coming along
Absolutely.
and
Thank you for inviting me.
Ew.
just serenading us
Yeah,
with
wow.
this beautiful worship.
Feels so
That
special.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Might even be my favorite part on the podcast so far.
Wow.
Don't say that to the other
maybe
guests,
he'll put this
but
on
Maybe
his
cut
story,
that out.
not secret.
oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
I will.
If you are the one who makes it onto his socials, you have arrived in Colin Snyder's
Okay.
world.
You've made it in
I'm
life.
honored
Yeah.
if that happens.
Wow. Yep.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
Peace out.
Sorry. Peace.